YouTube family, what's good, what's good? So let's kick it. Right here is from a Marker World News. Today they published something in which they state a flat earther spends 18,000 euros to prove his theory and ends up demonstrating the opposite. And it talks about Bob Knodel. If you guys know anything about the flat earth and the flat earth, or rather the true earth community, you'll know Mr. Knodel had just lost his life and he's gone up to collect his reward from the man upstairs. Bob Knodel was part of the Globe Busters YouTube channel. Pretty well known, pretty stand-up and solid guy from what I'm hearing. And it goes on to say that the flat earther and YouTuber known as Mr. Knodel carried out an experiment with which he had hoped to prove that the earth is flat. It was a study that cost him 18,000 euros, but it turned out very badly for him. Although there is no evidence that our planet is flat. Okay, this guy already says, although there's no evidence that it's flat, this man brought a laser gyroscope. The light should be seen at a certain distance, but it was not, demonstrating the opposite of what his theory proposes. What we found, and quote, what we found is that when we turned on that gyroscope, we discovered that we were picking up a drift of 15 degrees per hour. Now, obviously, we were surprised by that and, quote, wow, that's a problem, unquote. Obviously, we weren't willing to accept that, so we started looking for ways to disprove that it was actually recording the motion of the Earth, Knodel explained after the experiment. Okay, and then it goes on to talk about his whole deal with Behind the Curve, and I actually spoke about the whole Behind the Curve deal with David Weiss while he was over there conducting his interview. And he explains what actually happened on the set of Behind the Curve. However, with this whole 15 degrees per hour, right? And after 24 hours, I'm going to assume that's 360 degrees, right? Or 364 point whatever degrees, right? What they're talking about is the Earth spinning on its axis and getting those 300, a whole day being complete, right? With 15 multiplied by 24 should give us 360 degrees. This is funny. I didn't know of Bob Knodel conducting this experiment. I just learned a little bit more about Bob Knodel since his passing. And apparently he conducted this experiment, and those are the results the laser gyroscope came up with. If this is true, now I'm questioning it, right? Not the whole fact that the Earth is true, right? From what we can observe and what we can see, the Earth is true, level, plane, and flat, right? But if this laser gyroscope is stating otherwise, why is it stating that? Those are the questions that I have, right? If it's flat, it is flat, right? Period. Why would these instruments give us something different? I'm wondering. I've got that question. If you guys have that question, follow through. Like, if you know somebody that might have a laser gyroscope on them, please let's see these results, and let's see why they give us the results that they do based off of the experiments conducted. The only gyroscopes I had to deal with were on an airplane, right? And yes, those are laser gyroscopes as well. Or, on a sub, we have gyroscopes as well, because being in a submarine is virtually like flying an airplane just in water. But basically the gyroscope was, using the Earth as a standard, right? The Earth was level, and the gyroscope is basically telling you where you are in space. It's your spatial awareness. It kind of works like your vestibular apparatus in your ears. So I was wondering how does a laser gyroscope tell you that the Earth is moving at 15 degrees per hour? That I would like to know. I do not know. How is that? I'm going to look that up. If anybody knows, maybe people can tell me. Yeah, I'm going to look into it. I don't know. Talk to me, YouTube. Wish y'all nothing but the best. Health, wealth, love, joy, prosperity, goodness, happiness, most of all wisdom. Love y'all. Peace.